The Caitlyn Clark Tour hitting the Grand Canyon State. Welcome back into sports, everyone. The WNBA continuing to grow with the addition of players like the former Iowa star. And yesterday, fans in Phoenix got their first chance to see it in person. Mercury hosting the Indiana Fever. Of course, everyone wanting to see Clark wherever she's played at this season. Phoenix coming into this one winners of 3 of their last 4 games. Starting in the third quarter, Indiana up by 9. Diana Taurasi getting the pass rebound here, draining that one from way downtown. Taurasi reminding everyone that she's been doing this. 6-point ball game on to the fourth quarter. Brittany Griner, a little pull up from baseline here after the pass. She gets that one to fall over Clark, who can do a lot of things, but not much you can do about that. Mercury make it a 1-point game now. Later on, Phoenix up by 3 here. Taurasi trying to double it. Can't hit, though. Clark with the rebound, her 9th on the game. Nearly had her first career triple-double in this one. 21 seconds to go here. Mercury down by 1. Clark taking the inbounds pass, fouled on the way to the hoop. She would end up sinking both free throws to make it a 3-point Fever lead. Indiana would go on to close it out. Fever take this one 88-82, the final score. Phoenix now back at 500 with a record of 9-9 on the season. And moving on, one of Major League Baseball's biggest errors didn't happen on the diamond, and a former MLB slugger has been laughing all the way to the bank because of it. Monday today is Bobby Bonilla Day. Bonilla hasn't played baseball in over 2 decades, but he's getting his annual paycheck of over $1 million from the New York Mets. In 1999, the Mets wanted to get rid of Bonilla, but the team still owed him $6 million. At the time, the Mets owner didn't want to hand over the remainder of the money outright, so Bonilla's agent made a deal that deferred the payments until 2011 with an 8% yearly interest rate. That ballooned the $6 million payment to a $30 million payout. Long story short, Bonilla has been collecting a $1.2 million check every July since then, and it will continue until 2035. Bonilla is also cashing in with the Baltimore Orioles. The team is on the hook to pay him $500,000 each year until 2028. A teenage sprinting sensation is set to become the youngest ever U.S. male track Olympian. On Sunday, 16-year-old Quincy Wilson announced on social media that he will compete in the 4x400-meter relay roster at the Olympic Games in Paris. Wilson's coach also confirmed the news to both the Washington Post and USA Today. Wilson's selection comes after a brilliant debut at the U.S. Olympic trials last week, where he twice broke a 400-meter world record. The sprinter has quickly established himself as one of the most promising rising stars in track and field. Now he gets a chance to prove himself on the world stage. The Summer Olympic Games kick off on July 26th, so just around the corner. And staying on the topic of the upcoming games, a shout out to swimmer Shane Casas, who recently qualified for the U.S. team. Casas is the son of former Yuma Sector Border Patrol agent James Epling, who unfortunately died on the line of duty back in 2003. Congratulations, Shane, certainly making your dad and the Desert Southwest very proud. That's all the time we have for sports.